In a move that has sparked both support and condemnation, Germany has shut down the Islamic Center Hamburg, known as the IZH. This decision, enacted in August 2024, followed a large-scale police raid on properties associated with the center. German Interior Minister Nancy Faeser announced the closure, citing the IZH's alleged connections to Hezbollah, a designated terrorist organization. The German government justifies its decision by pointing to alleged support for Hezbollah and the promotion of anti-Semitic views within the center. The decision to shut down the IZH has ignited a debate about the limits of religious freedom in the face of security threats. While some applaud the move as a necessary step to combat extremism, others criticize it as an infringement on religious liberty. Central to the German government's decision to close the IZH are allegations of the center's ties to Hezbollah. German authorities claim that the IZH has provided financial and logistical support to Hezbollah, further fueling their concerns. Reports of anti-Semitic sermons and literature distributed by the center have raised alarm bells within Germany. The German government views the alleged propagation of anti-Semitic views as a direct threat to its values and social cohesion. The IZH has vehemently denied these allegations, maintaining that it is a peaceful religious institution. The Islamic Center Hamburg, far from being a newly established institution, has a long and complex history in Germany. Founded in 1953, the IZH initially served as a spiritual home for a small community of Muslim immigrants, primarily from Iran. Over the decades, the center grew in size and influence, becoming one of the largest Shia Muslim centers in Europe. However, the IZH's history is not without its shadows. The center has been accused of promoting a radical interpretation of Islam, one that clashes with German values and societal norms. These accusations, often linked to the IZH's alleged ties to the Iranian regime, have fueled suspicion and mistrust towards the center. The closure of the IZH in 2024 marks a turning point in the center's history. The closure of the Islamic Center Hamburg has reverberated far beyond Germany's borders, eliciting strong reactions from various international actors. Iran, the IZH's spiritual homeland, condemned the closure as an assault on Islam and an infringement on religious freedom. Within Germany, the reaction to the IZH's closure has been more nuanced. Some segments of German society have expressed support for the government's decision, citing the need to combat extremism. Human rights groups have criticized the closure as a disproportionate response, arguing that it will have a chilling effect on religious freedom in Germany. The United Nations has called on Germany to ensure that its counterterrorism efforts do not infringe on fundamental freedoms. The closure of the Islamic Center Hamburg has sent shockwaves through Germany's Muslim community, raising anxieties about increased scrutiny and discrimination. Many German Muslims, already facing prejudice and Islamophobia, view the closure as confirmation of their worst fears. The German government has sought to allay these fears, emphasizing that the closure of the IZH is not an attack on Islam or Muslims as a whole. Government officials have stressed that the decision was based solely on security concerns and the IZH's alleged ties to terrorism. The closure of the IZH has sparked a debate within Germany about the integration of Islam and the delicate balance between security and civil liberties. Some argue that the government's actions, while necessary to protect national security, risk alienating and radicalizing segments of the Muslim community. The closure of the Islamic Center Hamburg underscores the complex and often fraught relationship between security and freedom in the 21st century. Germany, like many other Western nations, faces the daunting challenge of combating terrorism and extremism while safeguarding the fundamental rights of its citizens. The German government's decision to shut down the IZH reflects a broader trend of Western governments adopting more assertive measures to counter terrorism and extremism. These measures, while often justified on security grounds, have raised concerns about the erosion of civil liberties and the targeting of minority groups. As Germany grapples with the fallout from the IZH's closure, it faces the task of reassuring its Muslim community while remaining vigilant against the threat of extremism. Finding the right balance between security and freedom is an ongoing challenge, one that requires careful consideration, open dialogue, and a commitment to upholding the rights of all citizens.